Hey guys, it's Damien at Dark Wolf Computers, and I'm going to do a couple quick unboxings here, and then we will do a separate video for an upgrade of my tower right here, which you can take over here. I'll show you. See, it's got a Phantom 530 tower, cryo cooler, which I'm going to have to take off for now because they have not sent me the new AM4 bracket. Some 16 gigs of HyperX DDR3 1866 MSI Gaming RX 480 CD-ROM. This is a regular DVD CD-ROM. Down in there is a OCZ OCZ Trident 150. Can't really see it. SSD, and then a EVGA 750 watt PSU, and then that's the gigabyte AC and Bluetooth Wi-Fi card. But we will get to that in the next video. I'll probably give a better description when I'm actually taking this apart. So let's get to the unboxings of the new stuff that's going to be going in it. Start out. We have the Gskill Trident Z RGB. This is DDR4, and I got the 3000 megahertz kit. I'm going to try this out with Ryzen. I may have to run it at 2666. Gskill did tell me to run it with that if I have any issues with the same cast timings that are on here at 1.35 volts. I did already slice all these things on this so I could open them easier. But inside here you have your fancy plastic, your Gskill decal that comes with everything. Gskill. And these are the Trident Z's. Got the metal, brushed metal on one side and the black on the other. And then it has, this is the RGB that lights in a rainbow that they just released the software for in beta, that you can actually adjust it to be static color or how it blinks and all that. I'll just set this off to the side for a second. Next up is our new AMD Ryzen 7. We got the 1700 non-X model. I went with the non-X simply because it seemed to be the best price to performance. This is rated, it's 8-core 16-thread, 20 megabyte cache, 3.0 gigahertz base with 3.7 gigahertz boost. Supposedly the non-X's do have the auto overclock just like the X's do, but it only adds half a gigahertz, not a full gigahertz. Yeah, it's half a gigahertz. So it goes to like 3.7 or half of a point. So it adds 3. So if you're at 3.7, it could boost it to 3.75 depending on the cooling automatically. Whereas like the X model could boost it to 3.8 automatically. What else? The 1700 also comes with the Wraith cooler, the Wraith Spire cooler. There's the Ryzen 7 decal and the Ryzen chip itself, which does actually say Ryzen on the chip. And then also inside is the Wraith Spire cooler. Anything else in here? And some more fancy cardboard. And that's all that's in the box. The Wraith Spire cooler. It should have an RGB ring right here around the edge. And that's the plug for the RGB. It does just screw in to the board. So is the new AM4 style, of course. And this does have some thermal paste on it. I will most likely use this stock thermal paste for now, until I get the other temporarily. For now, I will use the stock thermal paste there for now until I get the other bracket that's in the mail. Will eventually be in the mail from Cryorg, so that I can use my cryo cooler again, and then I have some Arctic silver to use for that. And then the last part of the upgrade is the BioStar Racing X370 GT. This did come with a free 240 gig BioStar M200 SSD already pre-installed on the board. I did actually open this already to verify the board. It was in there. And it comes with a free World of Tanks premium account. I don't know what that... It's for the World of Tanks game, but I don't... When I opened it, I didn't see anything for that in there. It may just be when you log in, it does it. This board does have the vivid LEDs. Has touch power over here. Instead of having a physical button, it's got like a little touch panel that has power and overclock and all that stuff. Has your RGB heat sinks, your RGB heat sink here, and carbon fiber. Has SATA 3, has super rapid debug, USB 3.1 Gen 1 header, 5050 LED header, super durable box header here. Has 3 PCI Express Gen 2 X1s. Has 2 PCI Express 3 Gen 3 X16s. Super durable solid caps. This has lightning charger. It has USB 3.1 Type C. Has PCIe M.2 32 gigabytes per second. Has Fly.net gaming LAN, which is their version of like killer LAN. It has hi-fi ground to ground out the background noise, or ground out line noise in that on that. Has a hi-fi amplifier, 120 decibel loads for headphones and that. Has hi-fi capacitors and smart reader GUI. For protection, it has a moisture-proof PCB. It has OV, OC, and overvoltage, overclock, and overheat protection. It has super anti-surge protection on the LAN port and that. It has dual BIOS protection, so if you flash the BIOS and it messes up, you can recover it automatically back to the other one by just swapping, most likely just flopping a jumper on the board or a switch. I have to look. It looks like there is a switch on the board that will switch it back to the other, so you can flash the BIOS back to the other to repair it. It has digital power plus. It has super durable ferrite chokes. It has M.Cool cooling protection, so it's like a carbon fiber shield that goes over your M.2. It has super durable caps. It has the GT touch panel I explained earlier, the Vivid LED DJ controller, and then super rapid debugging, so it has the little screen that gives you the code as opposed to having to sit there and listen to beeps. Get this open here. Inside, you have, let's stay here for a second and I'll pick it up. In the bottom here, you have 1, 2, 3, and 4 SATA cables. You have your owner's manual and installation guide, the drivers / utilities disc, the I/O shield, of course, in kind of a gunmetal-y gray color, and then the pretty motherboard itself. Here's the M.2 cooling. The SSD is underneath that. Here's that touchscreen. See eco mode, sport mode, reset power. This is a switch for something that might be the BIOS switch, or it might be this one down here. That's the BIOS switch down there. And all this lights up here, 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 down here, and here. I do believe I'm going to have to pull these off. Install the cooler. Which, if that is the case, I may use... I had to pull that off for the other anyways. I may use the cryo if it will line up with these holes, but they should be a different areas. The back plate is slightly different. Other than that, that is all for our unboxing video currently. Put these SATAs in here because I already have SATAs hooked to everything in there, so I will not be needing them for the next video. But if you guys liked our videos, go ahead and hit like. If you disliked them, hit dislike. And as always, thank you guys for checking us out. And go ahead and hit subscribe if you want to see more videos from us. Thanks, guys.